2 days ahead of the observance of Labor Day, a labor group has called for the termination of the contractualization guidelines for workers. Catherine Landicho for the full details.
Even before Labor's Day arrived on May 1, Kilos Manggagawa first expressed their grievance to end Department Order 174 or contractualization in the country, because many Filipinos are said to be suffering more because of their lack of work due to the end of contract with their respective employers, and another one is that some workers are dependent on various agencies if they are not directly hired by a company. According to Attorney Jimmy Mirales, AGLO President, the Department of Labor and Employment allegedly worsened Department Order 174, where it had an impact on labor practice in workers' rights, job security, and overall socio-economic development. Mirales added on the shared goals of helping different types. The alliance aims to focus on organizing and assisting contract workers in their efforts to become regular employees.
20% na lang, kung maswerte ka, 50% na lang ang regular na manggagawa na direktang empleyado ng kumpanyang pinagtatrabahuhan niya. Mas marami ay nasa mga agency. Na yan ang nililegalize nitong Department Order 174. Diba? Kaya napakahalaga na ang pukusan sana ng uring manggagawa yung pagbubuwag nitong to repeal one.
NCI Chair Attorney Ernesto Arellano said the alliance is committed to advocating for regular employment status for many contract workers who have been working in the manufacturing or service industries for more than 3 years and up to protest in streets, petitions, and legal proceedings. It is also said that the employers have used manpower companies for decades to provide them with temporary workers, and after 5 months, they also allegedly hired workers again to keep it going, which usually refers to outsourcing.
Actualization ay isang movement ng kapital. Magiging regular na empleyado ka, pero hindi sa principal, kung hindi sa manpower agency. Niluluko lang tayo. Adjustment lamang, last adjustment lamang ng kapitalismo.
Some of the organization's focus is the end of minimum wage board, where the wage should be equal and standard in each place, and it's not just it depends on where you are. There should also be job security of one worker. There are sufficient benefits to be obtained, and a living wage must be promoted for all workers. Adding to these issues is the complaint of Nathaniel Glorias, president of the Katipunan, that the health emergency allowance for medical staff or frontliners during the pandemic has still not been given after several rallies were held for it.
Pero yung pinangako mula pang kay Duterte hanggang ngayon ay hindi pa ibinibigay yung health emergency allowance. Kaya yun ang dinarag ko, papasalamat ako dito yung mga press, baka matulungan ninyo yung mga frontliner natin na nagsakripisyo ng pandemya. Nga hanggang ngayon, hindi na natatanggap yung health emergency allowance. Ang sagot nila, ginawang batas ni Digong, wala naman daw pundo, kaya ngayon naghahinga.
Meanwhile, on May 1, this coming Wednesday, which is Labor Day, the 10,000 member of the group is scheduled to hold a protest where they will continue their goal of ending contractualization in the country. This is Catherine Landicho for your TV News.